Hey everybody, Mr. Payne here with your homework practice video for Wednesday, November 19th, page 175, numbers 1 through 6. I'm going to go through 3 different ways to solve number 1, and I guess we could probably do 3 different ways to solve number 2 as well. Okay, so, or number 4, I'm sorry. So the first one, 5/6 divided by 5/12. We started with diagrams in class. So remember, to show 5/6 divided by 5/12, because 5/6 is not a whole number, it's less than 1, the diagram that we make is going to be cut up into 6 pieces. So we'll cut up the diagram into 6 pieces, and then we'll shade 5 of those in to show the fraction 5/6. So that's representing 5/6. Now we want to find out how many 12ths are inside, how many groups of 5/12ths are inside of 5/6. So we have to convert these 6 to 12ths. And the way we would do that is we would cut each one of them in half. So now instead of 5/6, I've got 10 12ths. And now I'm circling groups of 5/6. So we just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's your second group. So inside of 5/6 would be 2 groups of 5/12ths. Now if we did the algorithm, we'll do that over here. We have 5/6 divided by 5/12ths. What we have done is we've done keep, switch, flip. So we keep 5/6, we change it to multiplication, flip it to 12/5ths. We would get 60/30ths, which is also equal to 2. Remember, 60 divided by 30, 60/30ths is a division problem, and we would get 2. Okay, and then another way we could do this one, and I know some students have liked to do it this way, we could come up with a common denominator and change one of the fractions so that both of them have the same denominator. So 5/6 divided by 5/12ths, if we change 5/6 to 12ths, which we just really did on our diagram, we changed it to 10 12ths, then it would be 10 12ths divided by 5/12ths. How could we change 5/6 to 10 12ths? Well, if we multiply them both by 2, just like a ratio, we multiply both the numerator and denominator by the same thing, we're going to come up with an equivalent fraction just with different numbers. So now we have 10 12ths divided by 5/12ths. And when you have common denominators, you only have to worry about dividing the numerators. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. Why? Because 12ths are equal sized pieces. So it's just like dividing whole numbers. So 10 divided by 5 would equal 2, which is the same thing we got on the other ones. Okay? All right, I'll do one of the word problems as well. Let's do Romeo with the fudge. So we'll do the diagram first. And again, first of all, he's got 3/4 of a pound of fudge. He's dividing that fudge into groups of 5/16. So we want to know how many 5/16 are inside of 3/4. So our diagram will be cut into 4 pieces. And then 3/4 will be shaded in. That's 1, 2, 3. So that represents 3/4. Now I want to find how many groups of 5/16 there are. So I would have to change each one of these fourths to cut them into 4 pieces so I can make 16ths. So I'm going to cut these into 4 pieces. And then I can look for groups of 5/16 here. All right, so now each one of these fourths, because it's been cut into 4 pieces, now I have 4/16, which, 1/4 and 4/16 are equivalent. So let's circle groups of 5/16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then what do I have left over? Well, what do I have left over? I've shaded in 3/4. So what do I have left over? Looks like I have 1 piece left over. All right, so good. So I have 2 full groups of 5/16, and then I have 1 piece that is left over. But really, I should have shaded in. Shouldn't I have shaded in this part too as well, right? Okay, so now I have 1 group of 5/16, the second group of 5/16, and I have 2 pieces left over. But remember, those two pieces left over, each one of them is a 16th, okay? But remember, 2/16 is going to be 2/5 of what you need. You need 5/16, you only have two of them. So you have two full groups and 2/5 of another group. So the answer should be 2 2/5. All right, so now let's take a look and see if that works with the algorithm. So 3/4 divided by 5/16 will be the same as 3/4 multiplied by 16/5. We would get 48, and we would get 20, and we'd make this a mixed number. 20 fits into 48 two times with 8 left over 20, and we could reduce this by dividing both of these by 4. So 4 fits into 8 twice, and it fits into 25 times. So 2 2/5 is the same as the 2 2/5 we got here. And then one other way we could do this, again, is that common denominator way, where it's 3/4 and it's divided by 5/16. We could change 3/4 to 16ths by multiplying both pieces by 4, and it would be 12/16 divided by 5/16. And again, you only have to divide the whole number. So 5 fits into 12 twice, 2 left over 5. Okay, so there are really 3 ways you could try these. Use those strategies on those, okay? All right. I'll see you on Thursday morning.